Eye on Soto and Herrera up top, and then of course Buckner on the right side, Blevins on the left. Michigan out there, and Miller pops it forward to, you see the divot right there. One of the mysteries of the league, right? Justin Weiss, so good at Northwestern.
This was a nice
second half, and kind of act like he might do that again, so we'll wait and see. Ramos, João Paulo Ramos from Marietta, Georgia.
Ramos gathers this. You saw Blevins for a second there trying to pull the overlap, but as we've seen a lot of times with kind of those,
that looks like our kind of guy, and man, he has been Indiana's kind of guy as he takes the corner kick, swerving back over. Evans gets a piece of it, headed around, and it's in just like that. And Justin Weiss has scored his first goal as a member of the Indiana Hoosiers.
On cue, talking about Patrick McDonald's importance to this team. This is a great service. Hooks it in there. And if anyone that Coach Todd Yeagley is happy to see put a goal in right now, it's for Justin Weiss. This kid needed one. He's there in the perfect time. These are the types of goals that he was known for scoring. Just right place, right time. There's an art to that. He does a great job here making sure he goes over it, weaves it through both defenders. And that's a massive goal, not only for Indiana, but for that kid in particular, to see if he can get hot.
Let's go. Let's go.
So McDonald, who found Weiss earlier, Weiss was waiting again for it, and it bounces out of trouble.
So McDonald right now is kind of literally putting the Brady goals are just going to become more important this time of year with weather and whatnot. So the fact that he was there kind of...
But you talk about another guy that would look pretty good in goal for a TST, it would be Harms as they play it to Oduro. Oduro with a nifty little move around Evans. Oduro crosses it, was hoping to find Weiss. I feel like once he had Evans out, Weiss needs to run to him and get in a spot where he's closer to him and it's an easier pass.
I think, too, looking back at it, once Oduro does get past, pick up his head and almost dribble right at that back line, knowing that Evans was out.
Sarver back to Elliott. Elliott, good ball, curling in, and it'll find the head of number 19, Brecken Minzy, and it's 2-0 Indiana.
This is good stuff from Indiana. This is exactly what you want to do. Look at that chop pass from Sarver, and this is just feathered in from Quentin Elliott right to Brecken Minzy, who's just sitting there at the back. So look at it. They got Wagner, they got a few people in the right back. Brecken Minzy with a wonderful header finish. The service from Elliott was ridiculously good. Perfect club on that service.
He had one more year of college soccer. Decided since his brother Josh was coming in that he wouldn't come back to for Michigan. Sarver to Mahalik, just a little bit too high.
Samuel Sarver did the whole run up like he's going to shoot it, and the play just kind of fell a little dead. The pass has to be in front of Mahalik. So that was kind of issue number one. McCulloch yet saw him had to kind of shift his body.
And then another guy, and by the end of it, they're 17, 18 deep and feel pretty good. Weiss has got one. Weiss has scored again, and it's 3-0 Indiana. And for 5 straight games, an Indiana player has scored 2 in a game.
I mean, what more can we say? This is exactly, throughout all these Indiana games, you've just been saying, wait till Justin Weiss scores 1. What can happen? Well, this can happen. This is a wonderful play. Does a good job gathering it. Great little touch around the Michigan defender. This touch here is perfect. I mean, it's a perfect touch. It allows your body to instantly be set up to just bend it. Evans actually does a good job trying to get a piece of it, but it was hit with too much pace. And the size of her, I think See, there you have Mahalik, Sarver, McDonald.
Mahalik back over to Sarver. Really good ball.
So this is what we call a shot cross from Sammy Sarver. Basically, you're just ripping this thing to the back post as hard as you can. And if it goes in, great. If someone hits it like cross, on goal.
Back across and knocked up to push Michigan back. No issue for J.C. Harms. Michigan. Elliott. Just over 2 minutes. Elliott! And how about Indiana? Smoke show. Elliott has made it 4-0 Hoosiers.
This run was Andrew Gutman-esque. He gathers this right before half field, and he just keeps going. Why not? No one's stepping to him. That stretch there in front of Brain was brilliant to get him out of it, and he just rips this with his laces. Evans, unfortunate not to get to it, but just a great strike and an outstanding run from the Indiana left back, who already has a great assist on the night. Great celebration there, but he really just picked it up and kept going.
7 shots for Indiana, 3 shots on goal, 4 shots on goal. They made off 4. 4 goals on 4 shots on goal. How about that efficiency, Patrick? We'll need a big-time performance. We'll see if Michigan makes any changes. All right, so Michigan building. Good ball in, shot from Brain. And just over the crossbar. Harms looks like he might have been there anyway. Nice work all the way around from Michigan.
Yeah, by far the best sequence of the game thus far. Good service in here. Brain, these are tough to get down. As you see that backspin on the soccer ball, it's hard to reshape that and get...
Fighting for every 50-50 ball. Perez dribbles it all the way down. Now he'll give it up. Chance here for Cassidy.
Right side.
Nicholas Cassidy.
Looked like Quentin Elliott from the first half with Rocky Perez just
Off
taking
the head of Elliott. One back by Michigan. And the save. It has been since 2013 that Michigan has knocked off Indiana here at the University of Michigan. Sock sent back across. Was hoping to find Oliver Martin, number 15. Now it'll be always in the right place at the right time. Mirador. And Mirador almost made it 5-zip. Their only loss on the season was against the Buckeyes. Cleared out of there by Miller. They'll go on the road to fix.
He was, yeah. Bad giveaway.
Turnover on the giveaway. And then headed over the crossbar.
Something we haven't said a lot tonight is careless play from Indiana. There you see Mayer with the pass back to Harms, and then instantly there's some bickering between them.
Go with his goal. McDonald and Josh Mayer also with some helpers. Mirador. Almost an own goal and a finish as it will fall for Indiana to Nessie. And Nessie, who scored against Kentucky, scores against Michigan, and it's 5-0.
Dean, I think you could have made this one. This falls right to Nessie. So it was a nice build-up. See Mirador just taking an end line. It's hard to tell what happens here. It's a valiant effort. It's a valiant effort, but it falls right down to Nessie. I think that may have been his first touch of the game. Good for you.
Indiana still looking for more. All these subs are on, trying to make a name for themselves. Is going to drop it. Grant Yeagley gives it up. Nessie. And it's picked up by Evans. And yet they are 145 away from being shut out. Let's see if they can change that here late. Elmquist. Good idea to try to find Cassidy.
This was well hit from Elmquist.
Who gets a shot at it. And that'll be Harms to wrap it up. A decisive victory. Four goals in the first half. Nessie has one in the second. 10 goals in the last 3 matches. Back-to-back shutouts, and Indiana wins.